Hello, my wandering and pondering friends. Today is a great day to be boldly kind and to be hiking. Today's video is going to be the first in what will be a theme or a series about my rules. So stay tuned for rule number 1. So from time to time, I'm going to add a video that covers one of my rules. For NCIS fans, you can think Jethro Gibbs and his rules. Now, my rules really started as 2 simple ones years and years ago that I used to run meetings. But over the years and decades, I added to it and found more uses for them. And so I'll share them with you from time to time, mixed in with other videos. And I think it's important that we kind of have a set of rules or guidelines, try to keep us on track to guide us there. And sort of a code, but as our friends at the Pirates of the Caribbean might say, the code is more like a set of guidelines than actual rules. So we'll keep that in mind. So rule number 1 is nobody gets hurt. And so before we act or speak, we think about whether our actions and words are going to hurt somebody, whether ourselves or more importantly, somebody else. Right? And if so, we adjust. We try to find ways to avoid hurting people and ourselves unnecessarily. Now, if your motive, your desire is to actually hurt somebody or yourself, then that's a problem and you should talk to somebody. But other times we just don't think through what we're saying and what we're doing and think about the consequences and the impact. And that's what this rule is really meant to do. Now, I know some of you might be saying, well, Bill, everybody gets hurt. That's part of life, and that's true. So this rule isn't meant to try to create a perfect world where it's risk-free, because that tends to be kind of either a boring life or a life where we're not growing, right? Risk is important and part of life. You know, lots of sayings in that category. There's the nothing ventured, nothing gained, or no pain, no gain. Or something I've been hearing a lot more of more recently is the concept of letting your children do dangerous things carefully, right? And so the idea that we do want to take risks, we do want to do things where we could get hurt, but we want to do that in a way as carefully as possible, right? So if I want to build a ramp to jump my bike, yeah, maybe I should put a helmet on or some bubble wrap or something, right? If I'm mowing the lawn and shooting the grass out in the street because that's convenient to me, maybe rethink that because it's not convenient to motorcycles and other cases where it causes more risk for other people, right? So we really want to just rethink what we're doing and reframe it where appropriate. So rules 1 and 2, as you'll see and as I mentioned, dealt with meetings. So in particular, in this case, nobody gets hurt, is the idea that my sharp tongue, I need to check every now and then. That a tendency or a risk of attacking a person when I should be addressing an idea or a concern, right? Nobody gets hurt. Well, if you're wondering where I am today, I'm at Jenksville State Forest. So it's in Tioga County. I believe it spans parts of Berkshire town, the town of Berkshire, and the town of Newark Valley as well. But a lovely little forest down here. I always find it very peaceful, very quiet. It is rare that I don't see somebody else, but I never see large groups typically unless it's a hiking club or something like that that's down here. So I really enjoy it here. Lots of trails, maybe, I don't know, 10 miles or so. Glenn will let you know exactly the miles out here. So check it out sometime if you're in the area, Jenksville State Forest. So rule number 1, nobody gets hurt. So as that A&E's TV legend, Sergeant Phil Esterhaus would say, hey, let's be careful out there. Have a great day, y'all. Talk to you soon.